Once she warned me that if she scorned me, I'd say a lover's prayer again and wish that she were there again to get into my hair again. It never entered my mind. Good riddance, goodbye. Every trick of hers you are on to. But fools will be fools. And where's she gone? Where has she gone? The road gets rougher, it's lonelier and it's tougher. With hope you burn up, tomorrow maybe she'll turn up. There ain't no let up, the live long night and day. Ever since this world began, there ain't nothing sadder than a long lost loser looking for his gal who got away. Please come back. Won't you come back? Thank you very much. Harold Allen, Ira Gershwin, Rodgers and Hart, and Nelson Riddle's wonderful arrangement. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. You're very kind, and you show great class. No, your way we're gonna do. Hey, I don't come on your job and tell you what to do. I don't show you how to pour the whiskey in the bottles. I just drink it. Speaking of that, folks, it is now post time. How come of all the years, excuse me, how come all the years that Joey Lewis who was the greatest saloon entertainer, I think we'll agree, ever lived in bars and saloons where he worked. How come nobody ever put out a whiskey called Post Time? Seriously, with his picture on the bottle, instead of Jimmy Carter or Billy Carter. Right? I mean, Jimmy Carter wouldn't even let hard liquor in the White House. How the hell does he dare do a thing like that in the United States of America occur? Can you see him saying to, what's her name, Jocelyn? What's her name? Jocelyn? Can you see him saying to his wife, hey, baby, what kind of wine we gonna have with the grits? I mean, you gotta know what kind of wine to have with all the food. Correct? Correct. And, no, Post Time it should have been. That would have been a hell of a package to make, believe me. With Joey Lewis with the drink like this here, like he used to look. And remember the words of Joey Lewis, who said the deathless phrase, "A friend in need is a pest." I wish you everything that you want for yourselves and your children and your families and their families in later years. More than anything else, a great deal of health. I drink to you, salute. Padre. And may you, cent'anni uno. As long as you're going to wish 100 years, add another year to it, in case I get by the 100. And may you live to be 150 years old, and the last voice you hear is mine. Now, who the hell do you want to hear? Claudine Lange? One of the great marksmen of all times? She's a great singer. The sheriff can tell you that up there. She studied under the same vocal coach that Margaret Truman and Carol Burnett and Dinah Shaw and a couple other broads studied under her. And I don't mean Burt Reynolds either. I'm talking about a vocal coach. Hey, I'm in a good mood. Turn it on. We have a request. I've heard it already, but we had it before the show started. Shh. When I want you to speak, we'll turn the lights on you. No, I don't mean that facetiously. I mean that abruptly. What the hell does that mean anyway? I mean that abruptly. Come on, it's hot up here. Oh, you take your jacket off. No, I don't do that kind of act. And Tom Jones or one of those cats. No, I leave my clothes on. No, I'm not knocking that, but I don't do that. I like my suit. It was a cost of $65 for the suit. This is a song by Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn, arranged by Nelson Riddle for a film we did years ago that was hidden the minute it was finished. Warner Brothers stuck it in a closet somewhere, and I couldn't blame them. No, not really. It was kind of fun to make. It had in the picture, aside from myself, we had, as I said earlier, old Brown Eyes Sammy, and old Red Eyes, Mr. Martin. He was in the picture. We saw him, but he never saw us for the whole 7 weeks it took to shoot it. And Joey Bishop, and the wonderful Mr. Crosby, and a whole bunch of people were in the picture. And in this particular scene in the picture, I did this song at the top of the courthouse steps, where I was just acquitted. I finally won one in a movie. I've been before more grand juries than a prosecutor. You think I'm joking? Check the records. Excuse me, madam. I thought they gave up gold teeth, madam. I thought they put all porcelain in now. That's the worst joke I ever heard. Mother's ass life. If my friend father wasn't here, would I tell you about the Madon? What are you all staring at? I can't tell you what I'm drinking because I will offend somebody. True? I can tell you it's a bourbon, that's all. It's a bourbon, of course. No, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. No. Spanish fly and ginger ale. It was originally made by General Franco before he cashed in. Now this could only happen to a guy like me, and only happen in a town like this. And so I say to each of you most gratefully, as I throw each one of you a kiss. Oh. This, I'll find it. This is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of town. Chicago is my kind of people too. People who they smile at you, and each time that I roam Chicago, it's calling me home. Chicago is. It makes me jump up and down. It's my kind of town. Town, Chicago is my kind of razzmatazz, and it has all that jazz, and each time that I leave Chicago is, it's grabbing my sleeve. Chicago. And that Wrigley building, Chicago is. The Chicago Cubbies, Chicago is. One town that'll never, never let you down. It's my, all of it is my kind of town. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. Chicago. Si chiama Chicago. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, we have something that's been a request here. A friend of mine who comes every night to see the show, an old friend, is carrying a kind of a large torch. Truthfully. You don't know who he is. He's just a friend of mine. And drink here, but don't eat here. It's called an agita. You know what agita is? R-O-A-I-L-O-E-I-O-D-E-S. He asked me every night to sing this song for him. And I know what that is there, about holding up one of them torches. Of course, I'm a good friend to Eddie Fisher's and Richard Burton. This is a song that's truly a request by Stephen Sondheim, and it's a strangely written song in the fact that he's placed it in the locale or realm of a circus tent. And it's about two people who have been together for many, many years without putting the ring on the finger. And one day, one of them gets restless and decides to split. The other one, at the same moment, says, I'd like to make it solid. So this is the plea of the person who's waiting behind, being left behind. It's Stephen Sondheim, Send in the Clowns. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, and you in midair. Send in the clowns. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, and one who can't move. But where are the clowns? Send in the clowns. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally finding the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, so sure of my lines, and nobody's there. Don't you love a farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I want. I'm sorry, my dear. But where are the clowns? There ought to be clowns. Well, maybe next year. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer?